I wanted to share this with you guys because we talk about apps a lot, GPS tracking and GPSs, communities, a hub for motorcyclists to do everything. Maybe the app that we're using today for the first time, I used it a little bit yesterday. Steph has got me more familiar with it over the evening of yesterday into this morning. It is called Rever. Okay? So that's what I'm looking at on my phone. So I'm going to use the GPS. We're fixing to go down to New Orleans to the French Quarter. We're going to cross Lake Pontchartrain, and we're going to do the bridge. So we're going to make a video of that. But I wanted to share real quick, first time I've used this, and this is going to take place on the Guinness World Record poker run as well. So Guinness can clock all of us and make sure it's legit. We're going to use this for the whole 13,000 miles that we're doing for the Great Escape and try it out.
This video today is us crossing Lake Pontchartrain. It's got a lot of information. We're going to get into that in just a little bit, but for now, enjoy the video.
That's right. Okay, so we're started up. We're ready to go. We've got it dialed in. Steph's got our trip in the app here. Now, I'm not going to have all the terminology right, guys. I'm just figuring this out, so bear with me. So, she's got it in here. I've already messed around with it, so I got 11 seconds on the timer already. But I pushed pause. I'm going to hit resume. The timing's going. And now let's see how it does on. Oh, I need to tighten up a pause. I need to tighten up a GoPro Max. Ooh. Wouldn't want to lose that, would we? Bear with me, guys. This is good to see anyway. I've got a Rick Rack here with our GoPro Max on. And we're going to be using it across the bridge. I've kind of got it set. So what I'm doing right now is taking a little wrench. Say it for me, honey.
Wrench.
There you go. Tighten up the set screws because I've been playing with the position of it while we're getting loaded up. And it just clamps on your bars. Really cool little setup. You can put it anywhere. Okay. Steph is ready to go. It's hot, guys. It's 86 degrees here in Meat. Okay.
So when you come out of this driveway, you're going to turn to the right, and it doesn't show a map because I just have it set to the center of a meet.
Okay, so that's
of the actual hotel.
Okay, so that's one thing you have to customize this thing. Now, for me, I'm not sure if I'm going to like that. I just like hitting the app for my GPS and just going. So it'll take a little bit for me to get used to, and we talk about that a lot, guys. For a lot of us, technology is kind of a pain in the ass. And for us older people, I am included, and I am that hard-headed dude. I just like getting on my motorcycle, flipping a switch, kicking it on, and taking off. I don't like a lot of shit. But with saying that, I am going to give this app a honest chance. And I'll just say, I don't want to do it, Steph. You do it. So what's going on right now, because we're not used to the app, Steph has got her map pulled up on her phone, and she's always co-piloting this ship of love. And we're going to compare our usual map app to this one. So we'll be making our way. As I can see right now, it's a little bit more detailed than what I'm used to as far as the little, it's zoomed in a little bit more. Maybe I could do a little bit here, but it still has the blue line for a route. It has the mile, it has our speed on it.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's kind of cool. It has our speed, and it's matching to my dash. We're going, it's staying right there with it.
Okay, one thing I've already noticed right now is this up here, this road is actually closed, so you have to take it to the right one block and kind of go around it.
Okay, let's see if this picks it up.
This river map is not picking it up.
Okay, so the first thing, River, I can tell you right now, I don't like that.
It's not up to date as far as road construction. I know on the Google Maps and on your phone map, Apple Map, it does show like a red line and a yellow line in case there's an accident or heavy traffic.
Absolutely.
I don't see that on the River app as of right now.
And it reroutes you. So if I was coming up here on this app, I'd be like, it's telling me to go straight. I don't know what the fuck to do. And I'm telling you right now, that'd be one thing I'd be like, all right, I've got to get somewhere. I'm going to turn this app on. I'm going to get my regular old handy dandy one that I use all the time out. So we did get down in here last night and we ate at this Mexican restaurant, which is a great place to eat, guys. If you're here, come eat here. Super good. All right, now, Mama, I'll take a left here.
Yes.
All right, now. Come to a complete stop. Put both feet down on the ground. Look both ways. And commend to ride your motorcycle. Then I'll take a left.
Yes.
So this is pretty cool. Crossing railroad track. And right here, this is a historical building. This is a burger joint now, but back in the day, it was Hotel Punder. It was built in 1947. There's a lot of history, like it had a dance floor up on the top. Staff looked all that up and told me that last night. That's why I knew. All right, now we'll get back on here. Old boys are working hard here. Train coming. All right, so first strike against River. You need to get your shit together as far as updates. We have no affiliate to this app or this company. And the reason why we are using it is because they have partnered up with the Guinness World Record poker run that we are doing. So we all will be using this app. Or otherwise, I wouldn't know a damn thing about it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and ride on. We'll chime back in here in a minute when we get on down the road, when we get closer to the bridge. We'll do a little video showing you guys this amazing bridge. Steph and I have been across it many a times. We'll be coming to a town called Covington, Louisiana. So as we come into Covington, we'll kick back on. We'll show you the ride across the bridge. If you haven't done it and you're down in here, it's worth it. It has a ton of history. It's just one of those things that you need to do on your motorcycle. All right, Steph and I are going to cut on down the road. We'll see you when we get down in there. Peace. What we're doing, Steph's going to give you a little information about where we're at, what we're about to do when we're talking about this bridge.
Yeah, so this is crossing Lake Pontchartrain. This is actually Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. So it is a fixed linked bridge composed of two parallel bridges that cross this lake, Lake Pontchartrain. And it's, of course, here in southern Louisiana. The longer of the two bridges is 23.83 miles, so just about 24 miles long. So the north side of it is Mandeville, Louisiana. The south end of it is Metairie, Louisiana. It is 4 lanes, so it's 2 lanes and 2 lanes. It's 2 different bridges. The first one was constructed in if I could remember, 1957. The second one was constructed there in the late 60s. So up until 1969, it was listed in the Guinness World Records for the longest bridge over water. So in 2011, they opened another bridge that they considered longer, and it's in China. So Guinness World Record actually determined that there's 2 different categories. This is the longest one over a continuous body of water. The one in China is over sections of bodies of water, which the sections are just like big pilings of like rock or gravel and stuff like that. So it's not actually one continuous body of water.
So this still is classified as one of the only in Guinness.
It is the only, it is classified as the longest bridge over one continuous body of water, the longest in the world.
Very cool.
Yep. So this bridge, or bridges, because there's 2, the bridges are supported by 9,500 concrete pilings. The 2 bridges feature a drawbridge, which spans the navigation channel 8 miles south of the North Shore. So this is cool. I've got this pulled up on my phone. It's the causeway.us website, and it's all about Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. So their mission is just to make commuters trip across the causeway safe and timely. So that's got all kinds of information. So right now they actually have some construction going on the North Toll Plaza. So we have to up here. This may be why the traffic is all backed up. And the map, on your map, you can see that it's red, yellow. But the website's pretty cool because they have actually up-to-date current weather information across the bridge, the wind speed, the dew point, the humidity, the heat index, all kinds of stuff, the actual temperature. So it does show heat index is 95.6, 85 degrees right now. Cool little website to just check out if you do plan on coming across the bridge. And it is a toll road, so it is $5 per 2 axle.
So definitely, like I said, guys, we wanted to show this bridge off. Now there's another way we could have went across, could have went down Mud Duck and all down through there and on I-10 and turned it up and got across there really quick. But that's not what it's all about. Sometimes we want to take time and show you guys the causeway. So earlier, right down there, we were thinking maybe they were doing construction, and that's why we're stuck in traffic. But apparently someone wanted to see how well their car would manage in the ditch. And more than likely, they got ass-ended because somebody was on their fucking phones. Just a guess. So I want to make this very clear if you guys are watching our channel. If you're on the phone and you're driving, please get off your fucking phone. It ain't really worth it, guys. Get off your phone. Just wait or pull the fuck over and get on it if it's that dire need of talking to somebody or answering your Instagram post. Stay off your fucking phone. Please. Okay, so here's the bridge, guys. It's pretty amazing. It cost like $1 billion to make this bridge. I hope you've enjoyed it. That was the beginning, and then this is the end. Thanks for watching and tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this video of the world's shortest bridge. right here we're rolling up and going to pay the toll. Like Steph said, there is a toll. She's got money in hand.
Money in hand, you can see there's a police right there and a police back there. So they do monitor speed limit. The speed limit coming into the toll is, of course, 5. Leaving on the south end of it, the speed limit is 35. Not for sure what the speed limit is along the way, but I would say watch your speed and obey the laws across the bridge.
Absolutely. I am a law-abiding citizen. There's no doubt about it. And what breaks my heart is to pay out for a speeding ticket.
Good to go.
And it says, paid, thank you. So off we go. Oh, isn't that pretty? Immediately just opens up into Lake Pontchartrain. Left and right, folks, it is Lake Pontchartrain. Tucking my beard in right now, guys, is what I'm doing into my shirt so it doesn't get up into the center.
This is the record holder, I don't know how you'd say that, world record for the longest bridge over a body of water, and this is the longest continuous bridge. There is a bridge in China that also holds the title for the longest bridge. However, Guinness did separate into 2 different categories, continuous and aggregate, which is sections of body of water.
So the speed limit is 65, and we're running, I'll kick up to 65 here, and I'll put it on cruise control. There we are, 65 miles an hour. Here's the bridge. This is the view you will have.
That's a sailboat out there to our right.
Very cool. So as far as the smoothness of the tarmac or the concrete here across the bridge, it feels like you're riding a railroad track, kind of chicka, chicka, chicka,
Yes.
chicka. So this is where Legend suspension pays off. You got those Revo A on the rear and Axio on the front up here. And this Mustang seat is keeping us cushy. A beautiful day today. It is actually 87 degrees out here on the bridge. There in town it was 92. So I don't know if the temperature difference has to do because we're over a body of water. I'm just thinking it is. Steph said it's 24 miles of bridge. The OM8's happy right now because she's getting to breathe a little bit. If you guys will look, if you can see over in the horizon, you'll see the city skyline right there. And as you can see, they have a bridge across from bridge to bridge, and that's where the officers are. We have came across this years ago coming down to Mardi Gras, and it was cold and rainy and the wind was blowing like hell. So it is something you want to think of, you know, especially riding on the bike. Just kind of check it out. Like Steph said on the website, it tells you all that. You can also see the speed limit. A while ago it said at night run 55, so they're taking you from 65 to 55 at night. And like I said, both sides of us right now is Lake Pontchartrain, absolutely humongous body of water down here. And if you guys remember back during Hurricane Katrina, this place was a damn mess down here. I came down the Mardi Gras before, and then I actually came down the Mardi Gras after. And like I said, right there alone is a whole lot of history you can look into. Kids, if you're watching this, and it's 10 years from the date that we're doing this, you're probably doing I'm saying this last night, Steph, you're probably doing an article for school or doing some research, and you looked up the Great Causeway here going over to New Orleans, and as soon as you look that up, you're going to get into the history of Hurricane Katrina and flooding in Ninth Ward. Absolute disaster.
A couple points about the bridge. The bridge police write about 1,100 citations per month on this causeway, per month, which one end of the bridge and the other end, it's St. Tammany and Jefferson Parish. So the citations and the revenue from the citation actually goes to the parishes, but they do, I guess, heavily monitor speeds on there.
So all of us running across these bridges on our motorcycles, sometimes we do like to turn it up a little bit. So little caution, you know, knowing that they are patrolling heavily, which I respect that.
Yes. It does show annual traffic is about 50,000 vehicles when the bridge opened in 1956. Some 12 million vehicles per year now cross the bridge. There was more than 2,000 breakdowns in 2015. There's 178 accidents, 65 of which motorists crashed into the rear of disabled vehicles within 2 minutes of the breakdown. So I did read that by the time that it opened, and it cost like $46 million to do the one bridge, later on when they added the second bridge, it cost about $30 million. And still to this day, they do not have it paid off because of all the different resurfacing, the maintenance and all that on the bridge. They're having to basically umbrella their loan and bonds on the bridge to get revenue. They did have a price increase, I believe, in 2017 for the toll road, because at first it was only $2 to cross it. Now it is $5.
I love rolling in to maybe not a new city to us, but knowing that we're getting to the city and all the possibilities that lie there as far as food, great drinks, nightlife, friends, and making another memory. The big thing about riding for us is making memories. It's so easy to get stressed out. It's just so crazy to me that Steph and I actually was doing the Great Loop up there, Northeast Loop, which we went to Hog Rock and went to Mustang Seats and toured a plant, went over to Laconia, back down to the Great Smoky Mountains to run Tail of the Dragon, and we were talking about doing this Guinness World Record longest poker run, and up to Sturgis hanging out, and I told her, I was like, I feel like since this trip up here northeast, we did all these 22 states, as we're doing that run, we need to continue on and go there and get all the west, northwest, and southwest states. And doing that, we could hit Sturgis. Born Free just came in, perfect time, and then Four Corners after that, 2 rallies we've never been to. And then make our way back down to the Ozarks, there to Hot Springs rally. It's pretty exciting to think about all that. And we just got thinking about the name, and we're just like, no better name than The Great Escape. And here we are doing what we talked about. I'm very humbled. We're fortunate to be able to do this. To be able to ride across the world's longest consecutive bridge over to the French Quarter, New Orleans. Steph on behind with me. On this trip, we're going to get to meet up with our buddies that are part owners with us, or we're part owners with them in Hillbilly Beard products. We're going to be launching some new smells for the beard oils now that the Ornery one has been brought on board. I'm wanting more stuff like gunpowder and leather and tobacco. It's crazy how our world has evolved into what it is now. I mean, for example, Steph was just on the phone with Legends. They are going to be offering the winner of the 2-Up class there in Sturgis at the Buffalo Chip, the new classification in their show. They'll have the chance of winning either the Revo A on the rear or the Axio on the front. And so she was on the phone with them, and then after that she got off the phone and called Marilyn from the Chip, which is quickly becoming somebody pretty special to us. We're learning that all these companies and businesses out here that we hear about so often that are doing great things for the motorcycle community, also building great products for our motorcycles, are great people doing their damn best to give us a good time and a great product, making life better on two wheels. And at the end of the day, isn't that what it's all about? Getting out and riding these things and enjoying it, making memories, and then in a process doing some good. Got on a little bit of a soapbox there, but I don't mind, because as I sit right now, there's no other place I'd rather be. So really, to sum up the bridge, well, it's cool, you know? It's just one of them things that you can say that you rode on your motorcycle. And it's a great view coming in, guys.